Samsung presented 3 more smartphones on the Mobile World Congress: the Galaxy Express, Galaxy Fame and Galaxy Young Duos. No, just kidding. This is the Galaxy S3. This one is the new Galaxy Express. As you can see, almost no difference. Okay, a little bit smaller, right? And you only have a 4.5-inch Super AMOLED Plus display, but nevertheless, it looks like the same. As you can see, there's no difference, but that depends all those phones. As you can see, they are Galaxies. Dot. Over. That's it. Here we go. That Galaxy X3 has Galaxy Express. I'm sorry for that. Has LTE. And always the question with that Super AMOLED display is Pentel Matrix or not. Samsung couldn't tell me, so I looked for myself, and I hope I can show you. Because of the reflections, it's a little bit problematically. I hope you can see those tiny subpixels, the red, green and blue ones, like pens side by side. So it's definitely, oh, it's going dark. It's definitely not Pentel Matrix. It's normal stripe RGB, so you don't have any problems concerning like that, like on the S3. But nevertheless, a good and very sharp display. Don't get me wrong. Okay. Galaxy Express dual-core processor with 1.2 gigahertz. On the back we have a 5-megapixel camera doing videos with 1280 by 720. And of course, like on all smartphones from that series, you can open the back and change the battery. And here we have a micro SIM slot, and this is the micro SD card slot. So you can expand the internal memory that has 8 gigabyte. And all coming with Android 4.1.2. Don't ask me for updates, don't ask Samsung. So somewhere, somehow will come an update. We have to wait for that. The second new phone is the Galaxy Fame. It only has a 3.4 inches display, TFT, and only 320 by 480 pixels. But nevertheless, I like it. Don't ask me why, it's just because it's feeling great in the palm. It has the right size, and don't forget, even Apple started the iPhone with 3.5 inches, so you have no problem at all to move the thumb from one corner to the other. You don't have to stretch. It's no problem at all, and it's really great. I even can imagine that there are some people out there who just have some apps and some SMS and email who don't need that extremely big size displays, and like this very handy product over here. I like it for my behalf. And again, you can remove, you have a removable battery, you have a micro SD card slot over here, and the internal memory has 4 gigabyte. And it has NFC. Just 121 grams, so that's one of the reasons why I love it. NFC, and on the back we have 5 megapixels camera. Videos only in VGA, so that's a problem. I'm sorry for that. The only bigger issue, but I guess people who want to buy a smaller smartphone don't even use video or don't need full HD video. So that's the second one. And the last one, the young one, is the Galaxy Young Duos. And as you can see, it's even a little bit smaller. The display, we have 3.2 inches and 320 by 480 pixels. It's the same processor like in the Fame. That means single core and 1 gigahertz only. And the internal memory again is 4 gigabyte. And yes, you can open it, and you have a slot for that micro SD card over here. And now here come, like on all those Duos phones from Galaxy, you have 2 slots for SIM cards, but it's not micro SD, micro SIM, it's mini SIM, so the normal sized one, the big ones, so to call. Okay, that's for the last one. It's a little bit thicker than Fame, so it has just a little bit different ergonomy for my behalf. I like both, but if I had to choose, I guess I would take the frame because it's just the perfect size and it just feels good in your palm. All products come, as I told you, with Android 4.1.2, and all phones will come to Europe around about March or April, something like that. But prices I couldn't get out of Samsung, so we have to wait for that. That's for the moment enough from Samsung from the Mobile World Congress in Barcelona.